Hello guys, Techmas here, your source for tech. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Windows 8 consumer preview. And if you have seen my Windows developers preview review, apologies here, I was just ranting in that video, but I'm not going to remove it for archive sake. So today we're going to look at a Windows 8 consumer preview, and this is going to be intended for power users, I guess. The nice thing is I just upgraded my RAM, so I don't even have to worry. I have 16 gigs, and that's all I'm gonna keep. I have a 30 up to 32 gigs, but I'm more than fine with half. So let's go ahead and start this thing up, and here we are. So I'm going to launch Windows 8 here. Let's see, consumer preview. Give it a power. And like I said, I do apologize about my rant. I was a little bit upset that they would have this for a desktop, but they've made some changes and some better modifications to it that'll make it a little bit less of a pain, but I still go with what I said with as far as it being used for tablets more than desktops, because they're trying to combine Metro user interface and essentially the Arrow user interface, which is a bad idea. I think they should have it separately. And the reason why they have a fish on here, by the way, is because it's in beta, if you didn't know. It's a beta fish. So I want to start by talking is that this thing runs on 2 gigs of RAM, and it'll do well with 1 gig as well. It's good for a tablet, and as you can see, I'm greeted with this screen here. So if I was a common user, and that's not a good sign, essentially I would want to know how to use this thing, and now that's really bothering me. But anyways, essentially to get on, I would have to drag up like this. But it's not really shown that way, so if I was a user that didn't know much, I'd be a little bit in trouble. However, I was able to stop that, so let's log in. One thing that I like about Windows 8 is the fact that it keeps your applications and everything together. And I do like some of the new applications, which we will take a look at. So let's go to the App Store. Oops. We'll close this down because we don't need that. And we'll let it launch. It's relatively fast, and for a tablet it should be fine. Keep in mind this isn't a virtual machine. So essentially we have what looks to be like a magazine type layout of our applications. And I'm a big fan of Google Currents. Not many people are. I guess it's my own choice because I really do like the newspaper article look to it. So I like this look for tablets, definitely. I have it on my HP touchpad and I really like it. Google Currents on the other hand. So let's take a look at something fun here, and let's do some games here. They're giving a lot of free games away, so the time is now. Xbox Live games, that's interesting. With this premium, okay, I don't need that because I sold my Xbox. Oh, they give you Cut the Rope for free. All right, well, I'd love to try that. I was hearing good stuff about it. So I hit the install button, and I believe it's installed. Or not. Okay, it's installing now. It's letting me know. So I hit that. We'll let it download. And while it's downloading, I'm going to show you some things you can do with this that you might not know of. So essentially, you can run multiple applications. I was really ranting on that. But it's a little different. So let me launch Internet Explorer here. And it's a different version. I believe this is IE10, or I should call it IEX. So this is YouTube. It'll bring me to, I hope, knock on wood. Alright, so this brings me to my YouTube channel. So what if I want to open up Cut the Rope while I'm on YouTube? Well, to do it, I would simply have to go to the Alt tab, at least the way I figured out how to do it. So I'm going to hit Alt-Tab. Actually, not Alt-Tab, it's Windows-Tab. That's right. So now essentially I have this, so I can just go ahead and drag this from either the left or the right end of it. And hold on. Let's go to the start and open cut the rope first. So if I want to open up YouTube on the side, do apologize for the, it needs it in full screen. But if I'm trying to quickly go between applications, it should be easy enough to do. So let's go back to this in full screen. Never played this game in my life, guys. So I am a feed with candy. Interesting. Okay. Very similar to Angry Birds, it looks like, that app-style way of going about it. Okay. Again, the touch interface. Notice that. Well, that was easy. Aw. Alright, how am I gonna do this? Let's see here. Oh, that wasn't good. That gave me 2 stars. Alright, guys, I might get addicted to this game. Oh, freak. Ah. Alright. I'm having fun here. And messing up at the same time. Alright. This one first. There we go. Alright. That's all I wanted to show you. So, actually, this is going to be a game I'm going to be getting on iOS. Just to say in the least, I might become addicted to it. So, that was cool. I like how they have it organized. I wish what I could do is, like an iOS, combine these together and create a folder. That would be nice. So if you guys know how to do that, please let me know, because I'm liking this. Now, I can essentially group them together, as you can see. I can separate the games, and I'd like to do that. This is a cool game, too, that they include, and it's almost reminiscent of the original classic Pinball game, if you guys remember the old Windows 98, I believe. They started doing that. Why not connect with Xbox? No. This is a lot more high quality game. And it's recording rather well. So we're gonna do the control, I believe. Okay. So as you can see, the graphics are really good on this game for a pinball game. It really is kind of cool how they have the 3D models, essentially. Uh-oh. And I believe there's a tilt on this if I... Alright. Ah! Alright, so that's pretty much it, and I can essentially switch between apps by using the Alt-Tab, and I get a live preview, which is always cool. Oh, cool. And so that's one way about going about it. Essentially, I could also use Windows Tab and combine things. Let's see about combining these two. There we go. Put this one on the side, too. So that's kind of cool. And we also have Evernote, which was an app for it, so I can see while this is... Oh, that's nice. Evernote will actually allow me to use it on this end while I'm here. Let's see if I can get the right username and password. So another email address you guys can email me at. If I could remember my email address, that'd be awesome that I put in there. Wish they got rid of that sound. It's making me depressed by forgetting my login information. Alright, well, that failed. I'll show you guys that in another preview. We'll keep doing, we'll take a look at some Windows apps, which is kind of cool because it's essentially a tablet. Like I said, just in my plain opinion, by seeing all this stuff, and it's going to be a really, really neat tablet experience, and I'm very excited for the tablet community out there. And it seems like this should have been it from the start for tablets. It really, really is cool. And I will allow my location here. So as you can see, this is my location. Sunny and clear, 42 degrees, relatively nice. Then I have my hourly forecast. So this is really well organized for a tablet. I'm excited to see this thing in a tablet form personally. Let's see here. You can also remote in. Let's see how this works. See if I can remote into a Windows PC on a virtual machine. That would be a new one. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, that's interesting. So it worked. I'm in a virtual machine on a computer that is not a virtual machine. Cool. And what I'll do is I'll disconnect from here. That's interesting. Close that connection. And that's relatively cool. So you can essentially go in and definitely run a virtual machine and connect. So as you can see, this is my weather forecast. I have my remote desktop, which is cool. I can show the finance, and I can probably add Fiserv to there. We shall see if we can add anything extra. But this is a first look. I will be doing a review on it next time. So let's see here. We can see the stocks are a mixed bag here. Fun picks. And let's see if I can do anything to help myself here. Or not. Not really sure how this works 100%, but it does show you the main stock here, so that's very cool. There's also a reader app, which is going to be interesting, definitely. Windows version of the Apple bookstore, it seems like it could be. Again, they're not showcasing everything off of here. I'd like to really separate the games. That'd be wonderful. So they have tiles as they are connected here. And I find myself more using the Metro user interface than the desktop. Mainly because the desktop is the way it is. I mean, there is no start menu on the desktop. This is just a hack to get it there, by the way. They got rid of the desktop start menu altogether. And let's see, get rid of that. This is what it looks like normally. But with a hack by Stardock, I am able to get the old start menu back, which is really nice. So I think they need to separate their line of operating systems and include that this is the main part. While it's nice to use sometimes, and I'm seeing by the speed, I don't have any issues with it. It seems to me like they need to definitely separate your tablet world and your desktop world. Just a personal opinion on my end. So, essentially, as you can see with the cool apps that you can get, that's pretty much it with this. I like the way it's organizing certain features, but it's got a long way to go before it can be fully optimized for tablets. They have to tweak some stuff and get more apps in the store. But as far as a beta side on things go, it's really cool and can be easily addicting for a tablet computer. So I'm really excited to see how this is going to be going from a tablet perspective, because I'm not going to take the desktop perspective. We're pretending this is a tablet here, so why not? it looks very cool, and definitely going to be doing a full review on the consumer preview very soon and showing you some more features that are to come. So thank you guys for watching this first look at this. It's very cool for a tablet, like I said, and definitely comment, rate, and subscribe.